Suspected gunmen this morning have killed the chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Atakumosa East Central Local Government Area of Osun State, Chief Gbenga Ogbara. Leadership gathered that Ogbara was shot dead inside his sitting room in Igogon, his hometown, at about 12 a.m. The source hinted that Ogbara's remains has been deposited at Wesley Gage Hospital, Ilesha. Meanwhile, the public relations officer, Osun State Command, Mrs. Yemisi Okpalola, confirmed the incidents. Okpalola said the APC chairman was killed around 12 a.m. by some gunmen. Policemen have since been deployed to the area. Investigation is ongoing on the matter. The criminals will not escape justice. Well, I heard somebody saying looking good in the sense that these guys do not talk. They always like to be politically correct. They are seeing what is happening. Apart from this man that I know that has really come out on 2 occasions, the senator representing whether Kogi West or so, where Dino Melaye, the constituency that Dino Melaye was representing before Williams Adeyemi, Abi Smart Adeyemi, took over from him. The man has come out, I think sometime last year, and this year he has come out and he's complaining bitterly. But the only thing Tinubu's wife could tell him was that, oh, are you a PDP person? Because they believe that, and in as much you are an APC member, you don't have to talk. How can you be biting the finger that has fed you? That is the way, that is the propaganda and the blackmail they always use on these people. Oh, you are biting the finger that fed you. They don't want them to talk. The man has been coming out, but majority of them, 99.9% of them, they will not see anything. Everything is fine. Oh, it is the enemy. Enemy's job. It is the enemy's work. It is the work of the enemy. This and this and that. But it's getting to them. We have a lot of people now that have been kidnapped by bandits in this train attack that they bombed in Kaduna Abuja train attack. We have a lot of them. They are crying. Who is to rescue them? Nobody. Who is to rescue them? Nobody is to rescue them. And they will continue to say, oh, Buhari has done this, Buhari has done that. With all these things that we are seeing, just because they are being given peanuts, even if you are collecting billions of naira, audio money in Nigeria is being given to you. As far as those who have integrity and those who have conscience are concerned, it is peanuts. It is peanuts that they are giving to you, and you are happy because of that. You don't want to say the truth. You don't want the truth to be said. Peanuts that you are getting. Hi. Oh my goodness. Now it has happened. Like somebody said that this is good. Looking good. In the recent, that is not how it ought to be. It's looking good. That is not how it ought to be. People are frustrated because those who are supposed to talk are not saying anything. They will see evil and call it good. They will see white, they will call it black. Who does that? All of them will be getting this whole thing. But those who are not card-carrying members of any of these political parties, they will tell you that because of this, looking for excuses. Looking for excuses. Some people, if they have not been affected, they will begin to tell you that those who are affected, that they are enemies of the government. They want to uproot the government of the day. And I always look at those people that they are the most wicked people here on earth. In the recent, you don't expect something to happen to you before you know what it means or you know how it feels. They won't say anything. But the worst part of it is that with all these happenings, they will not still learn. They won't learn. While he was sitting in his room, that is a clear case of an assassin. That is a clear case. Not that he was traveling. Unlike some people who were traveling, they thought that, oh, driving might be too risky for them. To travel by road might be too risky for them. They had to take a train, thinking that they will have a maximum security. But see what they have gotten themselves into. And these are the set of people, and maybe they are not kidnapped. These are the set of people that will tell you, oh, Buhari government is the best thing that has ever happened to Nigeria. I think the MD of a Bank of Agriculture paid 100 million naira. His house was sold. Of course, they have more money. His house was sold. The family sold the house for them to raise that amount of money. That was how he was able to get out of the kidnappers then. And yet they are telling us that there's no way they can bomb the camp of these bandits, or declaring the leader of bandits wanted. And initially they told us that oh, they don't have leader, they don't have this and that. The same El-Rufai will be going back and forth. Today we say one thing, another day we say another thing. That they don't have a particular leader for bandits, but that you can't compare them to that of a IPOP who has a known leader, that they don't have a known leader. And now they are telling us that because of a collateral damage, that if they go there to bomb them, it will affect their victims. But their victims are there. What are you going to do? You are not rescuing the people. We're not getting the people released. And when you talk about the security men, they are trying their best, but their best is not just enough. These other guys are, the bandits are having upper hand over them. Because what is ought to be, it's supposed to be like 95%, whether the bandits will be having 5% of their win, why the government, the security men should be 95. But unfortunately, reverse is the case. It's not as if they don't have what it takes, but the political will is not there. They are not, if they are not being given the opportunity to do what they are supposed to do, that is what you get. I just believe that the real politicians have not really been touched with all these menace that have been happening, because they have a security to themselves. This APC chairman, maybe this one a local whatever, that does not have a security men around him, unlike those other ones. You know that even as an individual in this country, if you have money, you can get your own private security men. They'll be following you in as much you have money, which ordinarily it ought not to be. It ought not to be. God have mercy. God have mercy. Now, this one has lost his life. The remaining one will not learn. No? They won't learn until it will before them. They won't learn. It's not possible that they learn. This one's forget it. Like I said, not that he was traveling, not that he was not in his house, right inside his house, sitting down, and the whole thing came upon him. Very, very unfortunate. May his just two soul rest in peace. That's how they say.